Ever wondered how cakes go from just a few simple ingredients to millions of perfectly baked treats in a factory? Imagine the delicious aroma filling the air, and the magic that happens behind the scenes to make it all possible. In today's video, we're taking you behind the scenes of a cake factory, showing you the step-by-step process that turns basic ingredients into the cakes you enjoy on special occasions, or even just as an everyday treat. From mixing the batter to frosting the cakes and getting them ready for delivery, you'll see how these sweet delights are made on a massive scale. So, get ready to satisfy your curiosity and join us on this sweet journey, where millions of cakes are made every single day. Let's dive in. Every great cake begins with the right ingredients. Flour, sugar, eggs, butter, these are the stars of the show, and they're all sourced in huge quantities. Factories need a lot of ingredients every day to make sure they can produce cakes in the millions. Quality control is a key part of this process. Each ingredient is carefully checked to make sure it's fresh and up to standard. The factory follows strict guidelines to ensure that every batch of cakes tastes just as good as the last. After all, consistency is what makes a cake factory so reliable, and did you know? Some factories go through thousands of pounds of flour every single day. That's enough flour to fill up a small swimming pool. It's all part of the massive scale needed to bake cakes at this level. With all the ingredients carefully sourced and inspected, we're ready to move on to the next step, turning these simple items into something delicious. Now that all the ingredients are ready, it's time for the magic to happen. Mixing the batter is where the real work begins. The ingredients are poured into huge industrial mixers that can handle thousands of pounds of cake batter at once. The key to perfect cake batter is achieving the right texture and consistency. Too thick, and the cakes won't bake properly. Too thin, and they won't hold their shape. This is where science comes in. Mixing speeds, timing, and even the temperature of the ingredients all play a role in creating that perfect batter. It's not just about speed. These machines are programmed to mix the batter at the right pace to get the best results. The batter must be uniform, with no lumps or air bubbles. Automation makes this process so much more efficient. High-tech machines can mix huge batches in no time, and they do it all without missing a beat thanks to automation. The factory can mix huge amounts of batter in just a few minutes, ensuring every batch is just as good as the last. The result? Perfectly mixed batter, ready to be poured into molds for baking. Now that all the ingredients are ready, it's time for the magic to happen. Mixing the batter is where the real work begins. The ingredients are poured into huge industrial mixers that can handle thousands of pounds of cake batter at once. The key to perfect cake batter is achieving the right texture and consistency. Too thick, and the cakes won't bake properly. Too thin, and they won't hold their shape. This is where science comes in. Mixing speeds, timing, and even the temperature of the ingredients all play a role in creating that perfect batter. It's not just about speed. These machines are programmed to mix the batter at the right pace to get the best results. The batter must be uniform, with no lumps or air bubbles. Automation makes this process so much more efficient. High-tech machines can mix huge batches in no time, and they do it all without missing a beat thanks to automation. The factory can mix huge amounts of batter in just a few minutes, ensuring every batch is just as good as the last. The result? Perfectly mixed batter, ready to be poured into molds for baking. Once the batter is perfectly mixed, it's time to pour it into molds. But this step is not as simple as it sounds. The batter needs to be poured evenly, so every cake comes out the same size and shape. Here's where automation really shines. With the help of high-tech machines, the batter is shaped and poured into precise molds. These machines are designed to ensure the batter is spread evenly, giving each cake the exact size and shape it needs. The key to mass production is consistency. The machines are programmed to shape and portion the batter with incredible precision, ensuring that every cake looks the same, no matter how many are made. This level of accuracy is essential for creating cakes on a massive scale. With every single one looking and tasting just right thanks to these automated systems, factories can produce cakes in perfect shapes and sizes every single time, ready to be baked to golden perfection. Now that the batter is shaped and ready, it's time for the most important step: baking. These aren't your regular home ovens. These are huge industrial ovens designed to bake hundreds of cakes at once. Baking cakes on such a large scale requires a lot of precision. The ovens are set to the exact time and temperature needed to bake each batch just right. Usually the cakes bake at temperatures between 300 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 151-175 DGC for around 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the size and type of cake. The key here is even heat. These ovens are designed to distribute the heat evenly across every tray, so each cake bakes uniformly. That way, no matter how many cakes are in the oven, they all come out perfectly golden and ready for the next step. It takes a team of skilled workers to monitor the baking process. They make sure the cakes are perfectly cooked with just the right texture and color. Fun fact, some factories can bake hundreds of cakes in just an hour. That's how fast and efficient these ovens are, making sure there's a constant supply of cakes ready to be packaged and shipped out. Once the cakes are baked to perfection, it's time for them to cool down. This step may seem simple, but it's actually very important. Cooling is essential before we can add frosting or even start packaging the cakes. As the cakes cool, they firm up a bit, which makes them easier to frost and handle. If we tried to decorate or package them while they were still too hot, the frosting would melt, and the cakes might lose their shape. Automation plays a big role in this step too. The cakes are automatically moved from the oven to the cooling racks or conveyor belts. This ensures that every cake is given the right amount of time to cool before it moves on to the next step. The cooling process usually takes around 30 to 60 minutes, depending on the size of the cake. But with these automated systems, everything is carefully timed to make sure the cakes are always in the right place at the right time. Now comes the fun part: decorating the cakes. This is where the cakes really come to life with color and design. But in a big factory, decorating isn't done by hand, it's done by machines that work with incredible speed and precision. These high-tech machines are designed to apply frosting with incredible precision. Whether it's a smooth, classic look or intricate designs like swirls or rosettes, the machines can do it all. They work fast, ensuring that every cake gets its frosting evenly and quickly. But the precision doesn't stop at frosting. These machines are also used for decorating cakes with all kinds of toppings like sprinkles, edible glitter, or even intricate icing designs. With the help of automation, every cake can look just as beautiful as the next. Fun fact, many factories also produce cakes with specific designs or themes. Whether it's a birthday cake with the customer's name, a holiday cake decorated for Christmas, or even seasonal designs like pumpkins for Halloween. Automation makes it easier to produce custom cakes in bulk. From classic designs to custom creations, automated decoration allows factories to produce cakes that are not only delicious but also beautiful, all at the same time. Now comes the exciting part: decorating the cakes. After baking and cooling, it's time to give these cakes their final touch. But unlike in a bakery, where workers might decorate by hand, these factories use machines to do the job with incredible speed and precision. These machines are specially designed to apply frosting with perfect consistency, ensuring that each cake looks just as good as the next. Whether it's a simple, smooth finish or a beautifully textured design, the automation ensures every cake is decorated flawlessly. And it doesn't stop at frosting. Machines also add finishing touches like sprinkles, colorful edible decorations, and even detailed designs like rosettes or flowers. This automation is key in mass-producing cakes that are as beautiful as they are tasty. Not only are cakes decorated uniformly, but many factories also specialize in creating custom cakes. From personal messages to seasonal themes, automation allows these factories to produce cakes with specific designs for holidays, birthdays, or any special occasion. Whether it's a classic design or something special for an event, automated decorating systems allow factories to create a variety of cakes, each one looking amazing and ready for the next stage. Once the cakes are decorated and ready for sale, they are loaded onto trucks for distribution. These trucks are specially designed to transport cakes safely, Ensuring that they arrive at stores in perfect condition speed is key in getting these cakes to stores and homes as quickly as possible. The faster the cakes are distributed, the fresher they remain. Factories and distributors work closely together to ensure that every cake reaches its destination in perfect shape and taste. Thanks to efficient logistics, millions of cakes are delivered to stores across the country every day, all while maintaining their delicious taste and perfect appearance. From the factory to your home, the journey is fast and efficient, bringing you the fresh, delicious cakes that everyone loves. And there you have it. From the raw ingredients, like flour and eggs, to the delicious cakes we see on store shelves, the journey is a long one, but it's all worth it. Cakes are mixed, baked, decorated, and distributed in perfect harmony to bring you the sweet treats we all love. Fun fact, did you know that millions of cakes are made, packed, and sent out every day, all across the country? It's an incredible process that ensures cakes are always fresh and ready to delight your taste buds. If you enjoyed learning about how cakes are made, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes looks at how other products are created. See you in the next video.